most merciful, the compassionate. Thank you all for allowing me and Rania to be here with you guys today. And I'd also like to add a very special thanks to Senator Bozeman and Senator Coons and all our good friends from the Senate and the House breakfast leadership groups. It is truly wonderful to be here with so many friends, old friends, new friends, but all dear to our hearts. And we especially value the deep and warm friendship with the American people. So I was truly delighted to have this opportunity this year to have another chance to exchange with you and to join in today's truly important gathering. And also allow me to say that it was a special pleasure to greet President Trump at the breakfast this morning. As always, I'm keen to work with the new administration and our many, many other friends here in Washington. But my friends, we are here today to honor God's role in our lives and in the future of our world. For decades, humanity has been moving at lightning speeds, surrounded by change on every side. The internet and social media are bringing new ideas and global events to the very phones in our pockets. New economic sectors and skills emerge, only to be bypassed for something new. Old ways of doing things constantly seem to be left behind. The promise of all this was a satisfied life, but we are not seeing that satisfaction. For too many, the promise of opportunity seems to dangle just out of reach. Our communications technologies have equalized access to knowledge, but not necessarily access to opportunity. And as a result, people now know all too well just what they're missing out on. And everywhere I travel, I meet and see people who feel left out, their identities disrespected, their voices unheard. More and more people feel the ground of life shifting under their feet. Yet there is ground on which we can stand that does not shift, that cannot shift the unchanging spiritual values that we all share. Tolerance, mercy, compassion for others, mutual respect, these principles unite and strengthen a civilized world. Because without them, technology and riches will fail to make life better. But with them, by the grace of God, we can find the solutions that people everywhere need. And it is those common ideals that bring all of us together here today, because they are the foundations of every religion, whether we bow in a mosque, kneel in a church, pray in a temple, or simply engage in the selfless act of kindness. We are all joined in faith. Spiritual values are powerful because they reflect the highest source of our good. It is God who leads us to come together as brothers, as sisters, equal in dignity, whatever our race or background or creed. And his two greatest commandments, to love God and love our neighbor, are recognized in Islam, Christianity, Judaism. So my friends, we need to renew our global neighborhood, focusing on what unites us, not what divides us, and standing together to get the job done. But this begins by asking, what kind of world do we want, not only for ourselves, but for our children? And what can we do by by the grace of God.